Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Akanksha Mathur. In today's episode of Lives of People Who Stammer, I have two college students with me. One has just started his college life, and the other one is about to graduate. Let me introduce you to Vinayak, a second year BTech student in stream computer science. He is from Bangalore. His interests are yoga, spirituality, cricket, music, and reading books. Let me also introduce you to Arpit, a fourth year mechanical engineering student from Durgapur, West Bengal. His interests are calisthenics and power lifting. So I welcome you both in this video.
Thank you.
My first question is that in college you have many extracurricular activities, many clubs to participate. So please share your experience regarding these activities, starting from you, Vinayak.
Yeah. So, so uh, like all of us know here that I have this stammering problem, and like all these stammerers, we try and avoid speaking. We feel that if we speak, our stammering will be exposed, and we feel that stammering is something wrong, so we try to do things where you don't have to speak much. So, sports was a natural choice for me where I thought I could participate and express myself. So, I thought that I will join cricket club, badminton club, and some some clubs like those, and I joined those. And even during lockdown, I had learned a little bit of music, and I had managed to learn flute. I learned that from YouTube. Uh, so I thought that I will join a music club just to show off my skills of playing a flute. And there are some non-technical clubs that I joined. No, there are some technical clubs that I joined. Uh, there are these Java clubs, Python clubs, artificial intelligence and machine learning clubs. So like there are some technical clubs that I joined, and they have some events, and I participated in those events, some talks, some quizzes and things like that. But there was not much opportunity for me to speak there because now I'm in my second year and I don't know too much about these things. So I was not able to really participate in a big way in these things. But I did participate in a badminton tournament. So me and my friend played, and we tried our best, but we were not able to win a single match even in the league stages. So we were really bad. We were really bad at that. But we had a lot of fun and we had no problem losing also. And then, if I have to talk about my experiences in the music club, then I had learned this new instrument, flute, and I really felt that I have to show off my skills of playing the flute. Uh, so I thought I will play flute in a music club event, and I prepared a few songs, and I even didn't practice that like properly, but I just quickly tried to practice some easy tunes like Channa Mereha and the theme song of the, the, the Titanic and the Mahabharata theme song. So, uh, so there were some more songs like that which I prepared, and I just played in front of a large audience. There were a lot of people, maybe somewhere near 200 people, and I played in front of them. And my my friends told it was really bad, and like they had told me there was no tala in that, and uh, my notes were not at all perfect. So, and they told it was really horrible. It was not really music, but it was noise. So, yeah, but they are friends, and friends being friends, they can say that. They have the liberty to say that. So that's okay. But all the audience there, they clapped for me, and it felt really nice. And above all these things, flute is a very hard instrument to learn and play. You can't learn that instrument in this 3 months and play songs at a professional level. I, I mean, you will not be able to play the notes properly so early. Yeah, so I played, and I think even our stammering is like that. We don't know to speak, or we struggle while talking. So we don't allow ourselves to do that mistake. But playing a flute with so many mistakes in front of so many people uh, uh, made me accept my stammering in some way. So these are my experiences with like all the all the club activities that I participated in. Yeah.
Well, I am really impressed when you said that you just learned flute and you performed at your college. And of course, facing stage is like facing your fears from past so many years. So I am really impressed by that. Coming on to you, Arpit, what are your experience with the extracurricular activities?
Yeah, so hi audience. So first of all, I would like to thank Akanksha ma'am for being so generous at the time of introduction. Uh, so I have always believed for my like initially when I joined college, I knew that extracurriculars is the way of a person's personality development. Okay, if you want to excel like in your life, it's really very important to have a good personality, a very influential personality, and for that, extracurriculars is a must, right? So. I personally don't think stammering is something which can restrict you from developing your personality. it is something like which can help you, which will stop you from doing things. But more than stammering, it's your own mental strength. Okay, like if you fall prey to your mental strength, then that will be really depressing for you, but not stammering. Because uh, so with me, what happened that I was really enthusiastic in playing cricket from my childhood. I have also played for my district itself when I was 14. Okay, so I had a clear plan कि जब college जाएंगे then I have to join the great cricket club of our college. That was point one. Uh, so, and the second club which I joined was the videography club. Okay, that is LCI, Nice Camera ISM. But the thing is, I wasn't very passionate about videography. So I was of that club for 2 3 months, and then I left it. Okay, but cricket became an integral part of me because I have been the captain of a cricket team of ISM uh, for about 1 year. I have also represented my team in various tournaments. Like I've represented my IIT ISM Cricket Club in tournaments like Sparda, which is the official sports festival of IIT BHU, in Udghosh, the official sports festival of IIT Kanpur, and then the Inter IIT, which is the greatest of them all. And I think experiences from these places have really made me the person who I am today. Because as Vinayak also said, that stage performance really helps you to build confidence. And sports is something where always there is a large crowd either supporting you or even criticizing you. So it's on you how you take it. Uh, and also, I would like to add one more point that in our ITSM, the sports level is of quite professional level. Okay, so what happens that there are matches after that, being a captain, you have to speak in front of the whole crowd. Okay, like there are commentators at the end of the games. We have got presentation ceremonies and everything lined up. So if you're a captain, you have to speak. If you have performed well in the match, you have to come up and speak. So I think all these things has really helped me to develop the kind of personality I am today. And uh, at the end, I would say that see, it's upon you how you perceive things, whether it can be positive, negative. That is also a trademark of your personality, and these extracurricular activities really help you to find this positive path ahead of the negative path. So yeah, that's it.
Well, I am really stunned. I'm really stunned by your experiences. Like people who are actually watching this video, they should really be inspired by you two because you both did not let stammering come to your way mm, one way or the other, be it in sports, mm, be it in sports, be it in music. You made your way through, you performed well, and you did not think about stammering that much. Of course, there might be some of the thoughts, but still, you somehow overcame those. With that, let us go to our second question. So, when you think about college, two things come to your mind: friends and faculties. So I would like to ask that what are your experiences while making friends, bonding with friends, and getting appreciated or getting noticed by your faculties. So starting with you, Vinayak.
Hmm. So You have asked this question to me, and I don't want to spread negativity and talk about the problems that I faced, uh, but I would like to share a small part of my life here, because there there was a very dark time in my life where I struggled a lot and I was very lonely. So, so like you all may have known, there was the 2020 lockdown, and we all were isolated in our homes. We were not able to go out, mingle with people, talk to our friends in person, and we were probably staying in our home the whole time, and we we just had our parents and maybe some two or three friends fa- who we were familiar with to talk on a daily basis. And I was uh, there in my home for more than 1 year, right? So then started my engineering uh, college in January of 2021, and I had to go into a new class, new people, all are strangers, and I just started to experience this strange thing that I just started to feel so scared talking to people. Like, and uh, they have a name for this, and it is called as social anxiety. So I was not able to talk with anybody. I was so scared to talk with anybody, and because of that, my stammering started to increase so much, and I was just not able to speak. It was so hard to speak. So I stopped. So I stopped talking itself, and I stopped talking with my friends, and I stopped talking with my family people too. So so it was very hard to talk. I was not talking actually, uh, and I started to feel really lonely at that time, and I started to blame stammering for each and everything. And there was a sort of a depression where I stopped studying too to some extent, but then I somehow managed, and I just uh, passed that sem. So it was a really dark time, and for 3 to 4 months I struggled with it, and then I thought, you can't live your life like this. You need to take re- re- responsibility for that and change it. So I started to do a lot of things. I started to intensify my yoga practices, and I again redid my inner engineering. Like, uh, you all may have heard of inner engineering. It is a yoga program. So, and there was this supportive community of pizza where they were doing these 9 p.m. meetings, and I started to join those, and I started talking to new people, and with all these things I was able to bring down my fear of talking to people, and even my stammering started to improve. So so then I started talking, slowly I started talking to people, and again learned to make friends. And yeah, so now I can say that I have a lot of friends. Like the whole class is my friend. But that phase of 6 to 7 months was so hard. It was so hard uh, that I can't even imagine about. And and if I have to talk about my interaction with faculty people, then I just started to do it 2 or 3 months back, and I've started to talk with them, and they're able to recognize me easily. So I don't have to introduce myself each and every time. They are really supportive, and I've even started to talk to the support staff, the cleaners and all, and I've even started to talk with the security people. So I'm talking to everybody, even if I'm stammering, I'm still talking to them, and uh, they're all so much supportive. So yeah, that's it.
Well, I would like to say that I'm really proud of you, because even I have been through that situation where start your college and you need to introduce yourself in every class. You need to make friends, and with stammering, it is a bit difficult for us to open up. And even if you do not stammer that much, but when you meet people, I stammer a bit more. So even that was a challenge, and I'm glad that you did your inner engineering and you fixed everything up. And I'm so glad that you are doing so much good in your college. Thank you so much. So, Arpit, what are your experiences?
Yeah. If I have to be honest, I too agree with Vinayak that there are some dark phases in your life. Making friends for a person who stammers is a real challenge, especially in my first year. Whenever you go to some new place, you feel uncomfortable. You feel that you are at a very uncomfortable position and you don't know how to react. And your stammering automatically increases. That is just a psychological barrier that we all face, right? So, with me also, it happened. People, I would say that there are some people who even mocked me in my first year who didn't know. Now you can't blame others for this, because it's a natural reaction, because they are not aware about stammering. What is it? कि यार बोलने में क्या तकलीफ हो रहा है इतना ज्यादा. Understood. But slowly, I started making friends. Somehow you manage. The best thing about stammering is that it is momentary. Somehow you know how to play along with the moment, and every word you want to speak, it finally comes out, and every moment passes. So that's the best part, right? So with me also, like I don't remember any significant incident with the professors, with the staff. But yeah, we have seniors. We have got a very rich culture at IITS in Dhanbad. We have to interact with the seniors. So that was a big nightmare for me, going to a senior's room. Like for a normal person, also interacting with seniors is not an easy task. So for a stammerer, you can imagine. But somehow I managed all those things. I interacted with the seniors. I went to their room. There was some explicit ragging they took of me. Okay, but I took everything in a very sporting manner. So that was the best part. Like it's in your hand to decide whether you want to play positive or negative in your life, right? And about friendship, I would say that I think stammerers make the best friends, like if they make it, because whenever you are a person who thinks about yourself, you won't betray others, you won't cause any harm to others, right? And like I also make some friends, and I am very destined that I found. I won't say I have got a lot of friends, but the friends I have got a like हिंदी में बोलूंगा कि मेरे पास बहुत दोस्त नहीं है, but जितने हैं उनसे दोस्ती काफी ज्यादा है. So like I have got some friends. I have also faced situations like I have got depressed. in my second year. So these friends, these non-stammering friends, they understood my pain. They helped me there to survive my college life. Okay. And I'm really grateful, really, really grateful to God that finally I like survived everything. And now I am a much more stronger person than what I used to be in my first, second year. And I wouldn't have done this because of if there were no friends. Like my friends, they have been a constant support. They have supported me throughout, irrespective of my standing, irrespective of my bad habits, irrespective of anything. And so that's the thing you want in life. You you want a kind of satisfaction, which I've really enjoyed in my college life. So yeah, that's it.
Well, I'm glad that you have found such best friends, uh, and I would also like to say that there is one interesting thing about these phases that we have thought that इससे बुरा अब क्या होगा, like this is the worst that can happen. So these phases, they also pass they also pass. Every difficult situations that we have faced or we are facing or we will face in the future, they all will pass. So instead of getting depressed in these situations, just keep looking forward, just keep living your life. And quickly, I would like to ask the final message for others who stammers, other specifically other students who stammer. So, starting with you, mm, Vinayak.
Yeah. So there is no particular message which I would like to share, but I would really recommend that you start doing inner engineering because that has transformed a lot of people's life, and even a lot of people who have solved their stammering. Uh, if you will talk to them, then you will know that even they are very spiritual people. So try to bring spirituality into your life and don't make stammering everything. Don't try to judge yourself by the way you speak. Speak should just be a means to express yourself. Don't try to be fluent and don't run behind fluency. And try to join TISA. We have a very supportive community here and have fun in your student life. That's
So, mm, mm, so Arpit, what is your message?
Uh, so like I would like to share a short story. Few days back, I was in a match. It was a general championship of our college. Okay, and it was a finale match. Finally, I was a third year. So in that particular, in the first innings of the match, I had performed and contributed really well with the bat. And in the mid break, like just 3 overs before the mid break, they announced that they are going to have me in the commentary area for a short interview during mid break. Okay. And that was the time I realized कि यार मैं कैसे बोलूंगा, because you can imagine final and so many people, like बहुत लोग थे, almost more than 100 200 you can guarantee, and I had no clue कि यार ये कैसे मतलब कैसे बोलूंगा. So at that time I just remembered one thing कि everything, your life is a series of moments. पल बीत रही है जिंदगी, right? So uh, just before I was about to go for the match, for that interview, I just focused on my breath. I focused ki yaar, this is also going to be the future is also going to be history. If you just remember this line now, half of your stress, half of your tension will go away. That your future will become your history once, and your anxiety will just go away. So after that, I went. I just followed the simple techniques, starting slow, using bouncing, prolongation, all these things. Actually, we stammers, we know everything, but we don't implement it. So my first suggestion to everyone watching me, any PWS, that or anyone in your life, you know you have got a lot of knowledge. You just have to implement it. Just be aware about what you have to do in your life. Be aware about the situations you are into, the situations you are going to face. Okay, and apart from that, like Vinayak also said, adding a bit of uh, like spirituality in your life, that also helps. Okay. And apart from that, try to keep yourself busy. The more you will think about stammering, the harsh it will become. So it's better that you keep yourself busy. Try to learn more skills. Try to develop certain talents. That will really help you to know exactly who you are, and people will also know that no, he is not just a stammerer. It's just a very short side of him. He has got so much more. He can dance, he can sing, he can do so many things which even I can't do. They will get inspired, right? So try to keep yourself busy as much as possible. So yeah, that's my suggestion. Try to follow these, and I hope it helps. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Vinayak and Arpit, for giving out these very inspirational messages to other students who stammer. And at the at the end of the video, I would like to thank you both for taking out time from your busy schedules and mm, making out this mm, video such an inspiring video for others. Thank you so much.
Thank you.